Hey guys, welcome back to the Gazelle Lab. This is Anthony again. Today I have another Android phone battle with the Samsung Galaxy S3. This is the white version on T-Mobile, the 16 gigabyte model. It's available on every carrier in the US and unlocked. About $199 with a 2-year contract, or $250 if you're looking at the 32 gigabyte, and about $600 and over if you're getting it unlocked or off contract. The HTC One S, which is also available on T-Mobile. This was at the time was $199 with a 2-year contract. Perhaps you could find it a little bit cheaper elsewhere, and around $500, $500 to $600 unlocked and off contract. So let's get into the hardware first. As you can tell, the S3 is a lot bigger than the One S. You have a 4.8 inch screen on the S3, 720 by 1280 pixel resolution with 306 ppi. So you're getting a very clear screen, crisp colors, very bright and vibrant. Then the One S, you have a 4.3 inch screen, which gives it a smaller form factor if you like that. It's only 256 ppi, not the clearest of displays because it's at 540 by 960. Both using Super AMOLED displays, but the Galaxy S3 is far better display compared to the One S. In terms of size, the One S is much thinner, 7.8 compared to 8.6 millimeters on the S3, 136 by 70 on the S3 millimeters by 130 by 65 on the HTC One S. So you can look at them side by side. The One S does have that super sexy slim profile, which I love. Fits well in your pocket. This can be difficult if you're into tight jeans or something. Bottom charging port, nothing on the One S, just a microphone. And then if you look in terms of the profile where the buttons are laid out, charging ports on the side over here, power button on the side, power button up top on the One S, and both use a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Cameras in the front on both devices, and then you look on the back, those are the 8 megapixel snappers. Two of the best cameras I think on the industry right now. HTC One S, the One X, they're fantastic cameras. LED flash as well on the S3 this is a speaker grill right here. In terms of build quality, big improvement for Samsung. They're usually known for building cheap kind of plasticky phones. This is still a little plasticky, but compared to previous models, this is a vast improvement. A very, very sexy looking phone. The One S, on the other hand, still one of the best looking devices out there. Super slim profile. It's built like a tank. Very solid. It's got this nice anodized finish over here. The unlocked version, you can also get it in black as well. This is kind of like a sea light blue for T-Mobile, which is nice. So let's take a look at the camera real quick before we get into the rest of the hardware. Like I said, both of these fantastic cameras. And then there's also the best shot feature, if you guys know about it. You hold it down, and then the software will decide which is the best shot, and you can select it, which is a cool feature. Let's take a look at the S3. You notice the color's already a lot more natural on the S3. You might think they're brighter on the One S, but this thing is really not that orange. So there you go. Both fantastic quality. Once they get on the computer, they're very similar in quality. So you can't go wrong with either camera. If I had to choose between a camera, I think the One S gives you a little bit more features. So I'd probably go with the One S in terms of actual camera. In terms of processing power, we see that they're using the exact same processing chip. So a dual-core 1.5 Crate processor from Qualcomm, Snapdragon processor. So both devices are very quick. The One S is using the latest version of Sense. So no need for, like I said, no need for these widgets. And it's pretty quick, but it only has 1 gigabyte of RAM in comparison to 2 gigs on the S3, which makes it a little bit quicker. Not too noticeable, but definitely noticeable when you're inside applications and doing things on the web online. Micro SIM card support on both of them. Removable battery on the S3 back here with you can add a micro SD. I got a 16 gig in here. Over here you're stuck to 16 gigabytes. You can't remove the battery, and obviously no micro SD support. Bluetooth, GPS. You do get S-Voice, like I said, on this thing. TV out via an MHL adapter. Battery life, both have very good batteries, last you throughout the day. Perhaps the S3 might give you a little bit better battery life depending on your screen settings and your brightness settings on your display. Very hard choice when it comes down to these two phones. Two of my favorite phones. I was previously using the One S until I got my S3, and right now with the S3, it's a little bit hard to go back to the One S. So if I had to pick all around greatest smartphone, I would say right now is the S3. Hope you liked my review. Thanks.